The time to act was 20 years ago, and 15 years ago, and 10 years ago, and 5 years ago. And now the time to act is now, as we are in a dire situation.
Valley farmers voicing their opinions over the ongoing water crisis in our area, as well as Mexico's delayed water deliveries to the United States. And speaking of all of that, Senator John Cornyn visiting the farmers in Mission today to hear them out and listen to the lack of water from Mexico.
Yeah, our Jorge Vela was at that meeting today and tells us about the changes that the farmers hope to see.
Valley farmers say the time to act over water issues with Mexico is now. Senator Cornyn discussed the matters with them to see what kinds of products can grow in the valley. Vegetables and fruits are not the only crops being affected. La Feria farmer Josh Ruiz says his cotton crop is suffering as well.
At our local gin, we're scraping by. We're losing 25 to 30,000 bales this year just because of the lack of irrigation.
The farmers also describe what actions they would like Congress to take action on. Edinburgh farmer Brett Erickson says taking care of the water currently available is a priority. He hopes federal funds are invested to better the infrastructure of local water districts.
Most of the infrastructure was built back in the 40s, and it's still in existence today. It's open air ditches, unlined ditches that there's not concrete. Ideally, all the water being delivered here in the Rio Grande Valley would be underground through pipelines, so that you don't have losses associated with evaporation and or seepage out of the lines.
Erickson says if things do not change, he and other Valley farmers will be out of the business in 2 years. Cornyn says he hopes Mexico's new president-elect, Claudia Sheinbaum, will work better with the United States to fix this matter. He will be heading to Mexico City on October 1st for the inauguration and also deliver a message.
We are not going to accept the status quo. We're going to demand and insist on Mexico living up to its obligations, and we will look to whatever tools are necessary in order to achieve a just and correct result.
Working for you in Mission, I'm Jorge Vela.